Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T30, it's a Tier 9 American turreted tank destroyer. It's located on the eastbourne of Sand River Encounter, and it's under the command of neilmac of Salty Jedi Alliance. Now, the last time he submitted a replay, it was also in the T30, and that he had a good battle in, so let's see if he has another good one. Game started. Well, you can call this a boomstick because that is a 155mm gun capable of 750 alpha, so it's pretty powerful. It has a big impact on the enemy, and the fact it's on a turreted tank destroyer as well gives you a whole load of options, because it means you can use ridgelines and dunes to get shots on the enemy when they can't get shots on you. Well, neilmac's taking it off to the south rather than going and attacking the enemy that's coming over the ridgeline, which normally happens on battles on Sand River. He's going to head south, skirt around the outside of the cap zone in the middle of the village. Now, the T30, there's one of these I believe at Fort Benning, and if you've ever had the chance, go over to Sophie Line's channel, because she's got videos showing the real thing. She's actually been to Fort Benning, had a look over the real vehicles, and they are absolutely incredible up close. I haven't had the joy of actually going there myself yet, but I'd certainly like to. Fort Benning is actually a training school for American tankers, so that's why they have the collection there, and I believe they're actually getting more tanks delivered to them soon, some of which were at Aberdeen Proving Grounds and the other places, and of course they're used as educational tools because they teach the American tankers about the various tanks and various designs and how they came about, and it gives them a good understanding of what a tank can do and why a tank is designed the way it is. Well, this beast is very similar to the T29 and the T34, and there's a lot of similarities you can see in that turret design, and the turret's very good hull down. It's got good gun depression in this tank. Well, unfortunately our EBR found the T34-100 on the enemy team and got killed by him, so I wonder if we'll be able to get shots on him. Oh, he's found somebody else, an AMX 1357, who's stopped to fire a few of those 57mm rounds into us. And now he's running away because he doesn't want to get wiped out with one shot. Well, he could be wiped out if it's one shot in the right place. As I said, 750 alpha, it's very, very dangerous, this tank. But it does have a very long reload, 17.72 seconds. It's a long time. Now we're about to see that little nest that goes above where the enemy cap is usually, and instead all we've spotted is that AMX 1357, and I believe he was doing a quick scout run. Oh, and that's what he's spotting for, a T34 on the enemy team, and a lovely shot in. It's a low roll though. T34. Now he's got a 120mm gun. Fires one in our direction. Oh, that was a little too low. Hit the rocks just underneath his frontal plate. So if you go hull down on this thing, and you can actually get it hull down properly. He wasn't hull down because you could see the frontal plate. But we're loaded, and again it goes into the rocks below. So he's getting bad RNG at the moment. But he is hull down over this end, so none of the shells are actually connecting at this end. And the 1357 coming up. Could be bad news for him. No, again it hits the rock face. And R1375 has found their AMX 1357. So whilst they're occupied, let's see if we can put another round into that T34. Here we go. Yes! This time round it's terminal. He got distracted, he turned his turret the wrong way, and at that precise moment neilmac managed to get the shell in the right slot and it counted. Okay, now Jagdtiger 88, that's the premium version with the 88mm gun, and he's gone just like that. If it was the tier 9 version, the Jagdtiger with the 128mm gun, I think you'd have to be a little more cautious. Because although the 88 version's got a high fire rate, the damage that can be caused by the other one is pretty substantial. And unfortunately, all we did was track the 430. If we'd actually hit him, I think that would have been pretty terminal for him. He's down to 49% of his health anyway. Now, can we get that next shot in to count? Trying to go hull down. Lost sight of him. Surely he's still there. Just can't see him at the moment. Need someone to spot him for us. Oh, we've been spotted. Now, is he there? Come on, someone spot him. T-34-1's moving up to try and get a look. Just do a quick 360 to see what's behind us. There he is! There he is! We're going to have to snatch it. Oh, no, he's gone below. He's in the riverbed now. Difficult to get a shot there. Okay, well, it's a very difficult shot. Going for the engine bay. And he takes him! Tiger P's out. The enemy are now down to 5, so are we. And most of our guys are in the riverbed defending the cap, so to speak. Although we're not capping. The enemy do have a Doom Turtle and an Oni. Okay, objects. Now he realizes, oh, we didn't penetrate it. I think we hit the tracks. It's almost like tempting him to pop up for a shot so that we can do something about it. Oh, we just lost our nerva. Yeah, we need to get close. So that's 430. It's going to stay in the riverbed, and we're now 3 versus 4. We do have our AMX 1375 spotting to the south, but he really does need to come back this way and act with the group. He can still spot for the team. Okay, here we go. Any second. We've got him. Now he pops down to protect himself. Oh no, sunshine, come back. We want you. One shot. All we want. That's it. Oh, and our T-34 fell over the edge and he's died. Oh no. He just toppled over the edge and went down. I think he might have been trying too hard there to get the kill. This makes this difficult because now it's 2 versus 3. The AMX managed to get a kill elsewhere. At least I think he did. Did he? No, he didn't. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. He's still been scouting the enemy. It's 2 versus 3 now, and they are capping. Only one in the cap though. There's the Oni. Okay, use our gun depression. Nope, didn't work that time. So we've got to wait for the reload. It's encounter game, so it's a longer cap, twice as long. And was that dust kicked up by a shell? Not sure. The Oni's got behind the protection of that rock. We have to make a move soon. We're the only one alive now. The AMX has been killed. Can we get a shot this side? There he is. Oh, we didn't go through. We must have hit the hard armor. How that happened, I don't know. Waiting for the reload. The enemy has stopped capping. They're obviously in a no cap kill all, thinking they've got the advantage. Well, they may be proved wrong. This is a pretty good defensive position. There's the T95. He's 5-1 in our direction. The 705. Oh, bounced one off. That was the 705. So we know where he is as well. He's just behind the T95. Out of view range. They should be capping. I mean, honestly, that's the correct thing to do. But they've gone overconfident. Now, go for underneath the gun or the cupolas. Well, that's one through. There's the 705, yeah, behind him. 705 will just take one shot. No, that one hit the tracks. Now, we don't know where the Oni is. He might have gone behind us, going around the outside. 705 will only take one shot. He's bounced one off us. Thank you. T95's coming up. We might have to face hug him. Don't really want to if we can help it. Just shoot that cupola. He's low enough on hit points we can take him out with one shot. He's pulled back far enough to force us to come over the ridgeline if we want to get him. But the gun depression on this tank is very good. If you can get it right, go for the cupola. Oh, it didn't go through. No, hit the roof. So it's another 17-second wait. Almost ready. And yes, the Oni is behind us. Go for the lower plate. Yes, got him. And that's the Top Gun. The Oni's still in reload, but we are damaged engines. So yes, neilmac quickly repaired that. It's now a duel between him and the Oni, and I wouldn't give the Oni much in the way of chances because he's facing a very powerful gun. And he's got the APCR loaded. Ah, yes, he's got him. He hit us in the gun, of all things. Look, he's actually hit the gun. What a thing, what a place to hit us at the last moment. He hit a hard point. And yes, that's the end of the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle start. It's an ace tanker for neilmac of Salty Jedi Alliance in the T30. And in fact, this is the first ace tanker that neilmac has had in this vehicle because it's got the scrolls underneath. He also managed to get a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him during the game. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9. No, sorry, 5 exactly. Sorry, not 9. And he also managed to pick up 2 epic medals, a high caliber and a Top Gun. And his win 8 for that game was 6,740. Well done, that's super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team scores. 4,728 hit points of damage. That's why he picked up the high caliber. He also managed to get the highest number of kills, 7. The highest other was the 705, only got 4. And he got the highest base XP, so he's got the top in all 3 columns, 1,237 base experience points. He fired 19 rounds, got 14 direct hits, 9 penetrations, damage of 4,728 hit points, of which 2,229 were up more than 300 meters. He received 7 hits, 4 with penetrations, 3 non-penetrations, and he blocked damage of 880 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 7 of the enemy, and did 86 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 63,405 credits, but in this game he did have to spend on some premium ammo, some APCR, and so after repair and ammunition resupply, he actually made a small loss, 9,711. He got 2 bonds, one for getting the high caliber, one for the Top Gun, and he got 1,855 XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all he took away. But a very satisfactory game, 3 medals, well, 2 medals, and of course the ace tanker, and I'm sure neilmac was very pleased with that one indeed. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit the notifications button. I know we are viewed as a crappy channel because of me. I'm not a very good presenter. I'm not as good as Jingles or Klaus Kellerman or Quickie Baby, but we are probably one of the few channels that if you send a replay in and it's half decent, we'll probably do it. Whereas if you send it into the others, chances are they won't be able to because they're very selective about what they put up. So yeah, thanks for watching this video.